Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Yesterday, I made a video specifically for Rumble, not for YouTube. And the video is meant to be an update on our free speech in relation to one particular group that the US House of Representatives deemed special and protected, like endangered species kind of thing. I will show you the articles I used for that video because I can't use such articles and I can't discuss those articles on YouTube. You know, YouTube is a platform and its community guidelines or guidelines are too numerous, and nobody asked me if I agree with the community. That makes me an outsider to the community. I posted on Rumble because Rumble gives a little bit more freedom. People who urged me, told me, hey, you should go on Rumble, Rumble is blah, 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 blah. Well, why don't you try to post some videos over there? It's true, Rumble is better in allowing you to say more things, but it still has the limitations. So these are the limitations, like this many limitations on YouTube. Rumble has kind of like this limitations, but still has limitations. And I'm talking about free speech and truth. And I'm not talking about, threatening or inciting to violence or anything like that. No. So yes, as I can attest that Rumble is better, it's not free speech as it's intended to be. So I posted this video that I would not post on YouTube, obviously, right here last night, the same shirt. And I title it, which I will not read, obviously, the title here on this YouTube garbage. It's on Rumble, and here it is. And this is my channel, Emil Kosman, and this is the title. You can find it that way. It's still in private video, even though there's some 12 views. I didn't post it yet. By the time this video on YouTube will be uploaded, this one will be available on Rumble. So what articles did I pick for this video and what kind of subjects, obviously? I don't like to talk every day about those guys and what they do and what they can do and we cannot do, double standards and all that. But I think it was, how should I put it? It added. So I said, okay, now it's time to talk about it. Let it feel again the glass, and then we're gonna try to spill it. But this glass feels very fast, very fast. All right, so let's go, and I'm gonna show you what articles I used. First one, ABC News: House passes GOP anti-Semitism bill amid college unrest. Okay, so this is one of the articles, and I discussed this on my video on Rumble, not here. Next one, DPA International: Blinken, who is the US Secretary of State, like a foreign minister, of a certain kind of stripe, tells Hamas time for haggling over truce deal has ended. Again, an American guy tells Hamas, all right, it's ended. He decided. Now, how about the truth? We're going to find out the truth right here. Gaza, this comes from BBC. Gaza, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu says Rafah attack will happen regardless of the deal. So then what was the point with this one? Anyway, next, DPA International. Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, it says International Criminal Court arrest warrants for Israelis would be, quote unquote, hate crimes. All right? Commentary in the other video. Next one. This comes from HuffPost, and not only. Israeli minister reportedly asks IDF, that's Israeli Defense Forces, to, this word right here, Palestinians instead of arresting them. And the guy is, they call him far right. Okay. It doesn't change the fact, if it's the fact that he said that, and this article is going to discuss that on multiple occasions. Ben Gvir. All right, next one. I wanted to show that if you put here how is how these pro-Palestine protests are portrayed by most US media, and they're portrayed as this, I claim. Not pro-Palestine, but they are looking at it from the other angle. And I'm going to show you how the Russians look at the same protests in the US campuses. And I used a few articles here where you find that very much spread. And then we have, if you go to the page, the front page of Russia Today, for instance, this is how they talk about the issue that these guys are labeling it like that. So these guys label it like that. In the West, total control, and these guys are labeled it this way. So go and check that video. And I don't know, I just had to bring it to an to a current, an update, even though I have many things to say about it. But I picked just a few things where I can clearly show that, that's an expression. If you want to find out who rules over you, the rest, it's in the other video. Here we can't spread the truth, or we can't even use intellect to discuss certain issues. We can't have opinions. Certain opinions. Dangerous situation. The problem is they expose themselves too much, and they're grinning while they're doing it. And people see it, and then they say, whoa, that's what's going on here. Let's make it a law, a bill. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.